Hey St. Lucia, good morning. Wake up everybody. This morning is back on. I'm your host, Chayla Mendez. Today I have Danny with me. And as you can see, we have Forever Factory in the building. So thank you so much for being here, Danny. How are you doing?
Thanks for having us. I'm doing pretty well. Doing good.
Super. Well, today, St. Lucia, we have an amazing company right now by young persons again. So that's what's even more amazing about it. And they're just doing something different. They're taking something that's already existing but adding their own twist to it. So Danny, just first of all, just let St. Lucia know exactly what Forever Factory is all about.
All right. Well, Forever Factory is basically about preserving memories. So what we do is we try our best to find different ways to save any memory that you have. So it could be a very special memory, or it could be something very random, like you just come up with a really good idea, you want to keep it. So we do that by providing you with journals, diaries, keepsakes, scrapbooks, anything that can hold a memory for any amount of time, really. Yeah.
Now, you know, for persons like me, this resonates because though I may be classified as a hoarder at home, but, you know, it's memories for me. You
Right.
know, I will keep things. I will write down dates of something. We may take a picture, and I'll make sure I put the date in it. There's just certain things you don't want to remember, and there's people who are sentimental like that, and you know,
Right.
down the line you see the value of really what memories can hold. You know, even my granny, she had this box, just a shoe box.
Yeah.
And recently she opened it up, and it was just full of old pictures or letters or cards from my grandfather, and I'm like,
It's like a time capsule,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
So, you know, with you guys, how did the idea really come about, and who's behind Forever Factory?
Well, so to start off, who's behind it? It's me and my partner, both in the business and outside. It's her name is Jayashree. She's not here right now because she's working on something.
Something special.
It's a bit of a secret for now. Yeah. So basically, we were just driving. That was like early last year, and we were out looking for a simple diary, and we had a lot of trouble finding one. So we just came up with the crazy idea of, oh, what if we provide them? You know, and a lot of people at first they thought, not many people write anymore. You know, everyone uses Instagram, Facebook, and these things to do the same memory recording. And our take on it was, well, the reason they don't use books and stuff anymore is because it's not provided. So we took on that challenge. We were like, we're pretty sure it's gonna work. You know, so that's pretty much how we came up with it. We decided we wanted it to be a lot more than just a store, because the whole thing about it is that we want to reteach everyone how important it is to write. You know, you remember so much more, and there's so much more value to it when you can read your own handwriting, or any little project you make of pictures, you put it in a book. You know, just like you talked about your grandmother.
It's true.
Right? So when you open that book after so many years, it's so magical.
It
You
is.
know, you can't do that with Facebook
And you know what?
Instagram.
Recently, somebody had a check for me. So it was sealed in an envelope.
Right.
It took me a couple days, you know, I'm like, okay, whatever. When I finally opened the envelope, I was so surprised because I'm feeling like it feels chunky. I'm like, this is too much paper for just a check.
Right.
And when I pulled it out, my friend actually put a really nice note in there and just a letter of thanks and whatnot. And that really meant so much to me because it's been so long that you actually get a physical letter or a nice note.
Exactly.
And I was just like, yeah, people really don't do that. So it was something so nice. So,
Yeah, it's awesome. It
well,
is.
with that as well, you know, I realize with the variety, you guys have a lot of unique, you know, pieces, or I should say items in your inventory. Now, St. Lucia, Valentine's is coming around. So we can think outside the box thanks to Forever Factory, and not just traditional chocolates and flowers. I mean, you can still do that, but you know, give it a little twist, be different. So Danny's going to help us out here and, you know, tell us some items that would make really great Valentine's gifts.
Cool. So one of our premier ones just for Valentine's is actually this one here. It's called our Q&A a day. So basically what it's about is every single day there's a question on there, and you're able to, both you and your partner, you guys are able to answer the questions. And that happens for the entire year, and you repeat it for 3 years. And basically what happens is you get to compare, you know, what your answers were. So it's a lot of fun.
That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot
would
of fun.
imagine.
You know, we have a few other things. We have, if you have someone in your life that loves to write, we have these ones. They're very old school journals. You know,
I
it's
totally
the
love
empty
the
pages.
look of it
Yeah,
too. And
it's
the pages,
awesome.
I mean, come on, look at that. Not even like, you know, white. It gives you that vintage feel.
Yeah,
I really
it
like
does.
that.
And one more I can show you is this one right here. So it's all about, it's letters to my love. So you're able to write letters in here. They're envelopes and they open up like so.
Oh.
Yeah, so this one is when we first met, and there are a few others. You know, like I knew you were the one. You know, so we got these ones here. We got lots of them in here. All right.
Now I'm
So this
smiling
is
like
cool.
as if, you know, as if somebody's already giving me that. That's, and again, this is what I like. These are different ideas, but even more meaningful because besides the flowers, which may wilt, although when I would get flowers, I would dry them and just kind of keep it.
Right.
Unless I really didn't like the person or we fell out, then I'd get rid of them because I don't want the memory. But, you know, these are things that you build these memories and, you know, so it's not just for a particular time frame, so it can go on.
Yeah.
So, you know, at St. Lucia, I'm super excited here and I'm just loving the feel of it. And again, it just brings back an energy, brings back a vintage feel, but most of all, again, keeping memories is something really, really important.
It is.
So, Danny, just let St. Lucia know how, of course, they can be in contact with you all. And there's something special coming up for Valentine's, so you guys better make sure you follow them too.
Yeah, you can check out our website. It's www.theforeverfactory.com. You can also check us out on Instagram, which is at Forever Factory, and also Facebook, which is at The Forever Factory. So you can check us out on all of these, and we'll be happy.
All right, so St. Lucia, now you got the scoop on that. Now I've also helped you get the most perfect Valentine's gift you can get anybody who's special to you. And of course, we're helping you keep those memories with Forever Factory.
All right.
Bonjour, c'est Lucie. Je m'appelle Sheila. Et I don't know how to say this is my friend in French, but I'm trying to pick up. I'm here with our friends at the Alliance Française, and today we are mastering the art of crepe making right here in St. Lucia. And again, we have a special guest with us. Comment t'appelles-tu?
Evelyne Gass.
Okay, well, St. Lucia, I am trying with my French here, so I'm doing this for you. Thank you so much for being here, Evelyn. So today, something really fun is happening at Alliance Française. So just let us know exactly what's going on.
So as you told, it's crepe making. We call it in France la chandeleur, and it's very traditional in our country. We make crepe just because for us it's quite the end of the winter, and that's why we make crepe, round crepe, because it like the sun. And we make this crepe, and we try to wish something very to wish something very glad to someone for the future.
Nice. Now, traditionally with French culture, when would we see crepe making taking place? At breakfast time, lunch?
Normally, no, it's not at breakfast time. Normally, it's in the afternoon, like here. It's in the afternoon. We made crepe in the morning. The part we make the crepe in the morning with milk, sugar, and some flour and some eggs, and then we just let the things for a few moments, and then and then we do this in the afternoon.
Okay, nice. Now with it, what would be usual to pair it with that you can put in your crepe?
what we put in our crepe. So we put flour, milk, eggs. Sometimes because we've got two kinds of crepe. We can eat with salt thing, and we can eat with sweet things. Most of the time it's sweet, so we can put sugar in the preparation, and sometimes we put also rum. We are used to put rum, yes, yes, and then with friends we just do things like that. Everyone is making a crepe, and then everyone is eat the crepes all together. Yes.
Nice. Now I know there's some, I should say maybe tales or fortunes with it, based on when you're making your crepe, like flipping it. Tell us about some of these.
So yes, we've got a tradition, different tradition, and one is just to have a golden coin in the left hand, and then to flip the crepe, and if the crepe goes on the pan again, so the year will be wealthy and you will be rich for the year. This is one tradition. Another one is if you flip 6 times without getting the creep on the floor, you'll be married. You will get married during the year. And I understand another tradition I didn't know. My friend explained me that we had another tradition in France that if we're just married, and if you throw the creep up to a cupboard, then you will be happy for the year. Special traditions.
Great. So we have some traditions here, French traditions. It's really fun. And you know, the crepe making today, I just jumped right into the mix and I tried St. Lucia. I actually flipped the crepe, so
Yes.
I was really impressed. But it's also a fun social gathering, and I think this is really what it's about. So if you want to get a taste, and I say that literally, if you want to get a taste of French culture, then you need to come down here to Alias Fresses. Maybe they're going to do it another time, but you know, you have to keep in contact or come check them out. And how can St. Lucia contact you all?
We can call us. We have got a website, and the telephone number is, if I remember, 4526602. Yes, just wait. And we do different things every Saturdays, because every Saturday we are open now.
Great. So you need to come and check it out. I'm so happy that I made it here today. I didn't want to miss out on that experience. And, you know, any of us ladies who probably looking to, you know, ring those wedding bells soon, we have to work on flipping our crepes 6 times. All right, people? So this has been This Morning again right here at Alias Fresses. We're going to go enjoy our crepes now. Good morning, St. Lucia. Thank you for joining us. If you just tuned in, you're watching This Morning here on DBS Your Leader. I'm your host, Chayla Mendes. Our guest this morning is Colin Weeks. So we're going to be talking about the film industry here, but there's a very special challenge happening in celebration of our independence. It's our Independence Film Competition, and Colin is going to tell us so much more about it. But first, Colin, thank you so much for being here with us once again.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you.
And you know, it's a pleasure because this time too, you know what? I know you had recently that meeting with the film club.
Right.
So before we get into all the action about the competition, just tell us how that went.
Yeah, it went really well. We had the meeting at the Central Library, and we had a good number of people turning out. Persons for the first time, and as I said, that night we had Davina Lee and Matrin Emmanuel talking about their new projects, and it was good to get. And the important thing that you got people to start to network. You know, there's a guy, Lance George from Cicero, and he has a group of 17 young guys under his belt. And it was interesting to see that he started exchanging numbers with the more seasoned guys, because now you have, you know, a whole group ready and willing to go. So, you know, you have people looking for extras and other cameramen and so forth. So it was good. That type of networking is exactly what the film club is about, and it happened that night. So I'm happy. And a lot of people called to say that they couldn't make it, but they didn't want to do it the next time. So we want to continue every month and just meet and talk about projects and network, as I said, and you know, have a good little social evening.
Great. And you know, that's what counts, that, you know, people are coming out, they're showing the interest.
Yes.
Now, with that, we're not going to leave you hanging because to follow through with that, the film club kicking off, there's the competition. So tell us about it.
Yes. Well, again, because as part of the Caribbean Youth Film Festival, the continuity is what we always try to maintain, and the film club, is one of them. And what we proposed is now to do a film competition as part of our independence celebration. So now you have the opportunity to actually produce a video on St. Lucia. The theme that we go in with is what makes St. Lucia unique. And so you tell us what makes St. Lucia unique to you. So it could be anything. It could be a landmark, it could be a person, it could be a group, it could be a community, anything that you think that's unique to St. Lucia, the way a life of people, and then or further you could take it in a different direction. If you want to do a documentary, if you think you want to do a music video, if you just want to interview people as to their impressions of so it's open to everybody and everyone, and it's just a means of getting that feeling of who we are as St. Lucians and what makes us, you know, unique on video. And it's a challenge to everybody out there to participate.
Nice. And you know what I really like about that is perfect timing, because, you know, with the club kicking off, now it gives persons who are interested of growing that talent an opportunity or something to work towards.
Yes, exactly.
And then, of course, for independence and sticking with the theme, then it's something to really celebrate, you know, what makes us who we are again. Maybe to enlighten others based on the various films that come out. So for those who may not really appreciate what we have here in St. Lucia, to just get different perspectives of how people interpret what really makes us special and unique.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I haven't seen half of St. Lucia, so
I know. I haven't, because I've been seeing people posting some pictures in different locations and waterfalls and or rivers, and I'm like, this isn't St. Lucia because I've not been there. I don't know where to get it. So you know, we still have so much more to discover.
And the thing about the beauty about it is this could be done off your phone because the quality is excellent. You know, so you don't really have to have a camera that's in the normal way of a camera.
So yeah, think outside the box.
Exactly.
Don't just limit yourself or think, okay, well, you know, I don't have equipment, I'm not into that. Anybody can do this.
Exactly.
But what exactly right now would be the criteria or the guidelines for submission?
It's basically simple. What we ask is that you upload your piece onto YouTube and send us the link to my email address, cweeks@turfprostlucia.com, or call me and send me the link through WhatsApp if you need to do that. It's open to all ages and everyone. We have two categories though. We have under 18 and above 18 in terms of the winning prizes, and that we're working on. We have some marvelous prizes to give away, so
nice.
You know, be part of it. Let's see your stuff, and it's a way of again engaging persons. You know, we keep on saying there's no opportunity for the creative person, so we opening the doors to more opportunities for you to actually create something, and independence is here. Let's do something for independence.
Perfect. Well, just remind St. Lucia deadline for submission, and of course where they need to submit to.
Right. The deadline is on the 20th of this month, obviously, because it's for independence. We need to get it in before. So actually, it's really we call it a 7-day challenge, because we know it's tight, but that's what makes it exciting, that you could zoom in and get things done, you know, in under a short space of time. So work with friends, work with family, and as I said, just upload it onto YouTube, send us the link onto my Facebook page, onto my email, WhatsApp me, and we'll get it done and put you a part of the competition. Really simple.
All right, so it can't get any easier than that, St. Lucia. So this is your opportunity to try your hand at a new skill, and if you're somebody seasoned or even a novice, you know, no reason for you not to be part of this. So make sure you take advantage of this opportunity. And, you know, I think what's going to be good when you select the winner, we're going to make sure we show that film here on the morning show. So that's even more exposure for you.
We shoot videos all the time, so it's no big challenge. We do it all the time. It's just a matter of zooming in onto what makes St. Lucia unique. That's what we want.
All right. Well, on that note, St. Lucia, we're looking out to see those videos and can't wait to see who's the winner. So make sure you take part. Hey, St. Lucia, this is the end of our show for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And of course, I'm looking forward to just sharing even more with you tomorrow. You know, it's going to be Friday. That's our day. So listen up. I'm not going to disappoint. Make sure you come bright, early, 6 a.m. right here on DBS. Bring lots of energy because you know we're going to soak aside our Friday to being fit and healthy. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.